Hello everyone, my name is Norsita binti Masyun, matrix number BB21110334. Today I want to present my article review. Let's start. First is introduction. The title of article is Ethical Practice Disclosure of Malaysia Public Lease Company by Ahmad Firdaus Abidin, Hafiza Aisyah Hashim, Zalaila Saleh and Susana Devi. The purpose of this article was created to find out the disclosure of ethical practice in company in Malaysia. Next, the Ethical Commitment Index is used to measure the disclosure of ethical practice that have been exchanged with leadership teams. The ethical commitment uses 6 themes, namely ethical codes, practice, sustainability, corporate ethical value, action to promote ethics, whistleblower policy and ethics committee. Next is methodology. The researcher used the method which is measuring the disclosure of ethical practice and sample selection. Sampling is a method statistical analysis in which researcher make a observation from a larger population. Not all companies are included in the sample. Only non-financial companies are in this sample, while financial companies are not included in the sample because they have their own rules. Next is measuring this disclosure of ethical practice. Paul and Chung have created an ethical commitment index to find out ethical practice among companies. Paul and Chung measure the company ethical commitment using instruments such as ethical code, ethical signing, disciplinary action, and ethical. Next is result of research of this article. The researcher provides 6 decisions such as corporate ethical value, action to promote ethics and prevent unethical behavior, information removal policy, code of ethics, sustainability practice, and ethics committee. The results show that most companies in Malaysia do not report the disclosure of ethical practice in their reports. However, through the 5 years of analysis and many undesirable behavior occurring in Malaysian company, now the value of ethics is getting closer and most companies have already put ethics in the theory. Next is criticize. The part I feel I need to criticize is the methodology and result part. The researcher used the correct methodology, but in my opinion, this size is very small. From the sample size, I found that only 220 companies were in 2060 to find out the ethical disclosure of Malaysia company list. When says a very small, it is possible to get a list of bias that will affect the final result of the article analysis. I suggest that the sample size used in the future is larger than the current one to avoid bias and also to get the correct result. Next, the ethical component discussed in this article. The index used must be increased to cover the current ethical situation and most importantly to the NSCP call for a more detailed index. I suggest that for the next study, it may be necessary to study the communication of other business ethical values such as TikTok video, YouTube blog or news. There are many other ways that offer more detail about ethical behavior and organizational involvement. Lastly is conclusion. This article is very important to show how a public list company is ethically corrupt. But this is one of the best ways to give awareness to the importance of ethics in the company. When ethics are lacking in the person or in the company, the people or the company will not release even if they are involved in the corruption system. Therefore, ethics in business cannot be denied and must be present in a company, and every company needs to disclose it in order to prevent the company from getting the negative impact of the lack of ethics in the company. That's all from me. Thank you.